It's the Sittin Sportside podcast, exclusively on 1045theteam.com.
That's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ.
You like James?
Yeah. Step up
So,
to the mic,
Eric,
dude. Do what
The
you
song,
gotta do.
you know the gist of the song.
I'm not saying this.
Like, you sing every other song, you couldn't just go DJ.
Go DJ.
That my DJ.
Say go DJ.
That my DJ.
Say go DJ.
Cause that my DJ.
Say go DJ.
Could that my no one know what?
Wait a minute.
Oh, nope. That would have gotten racially charged.
Nice save.
Is there a reason why we went with that song, Eric?
Derek Jeter, I love him. One of my favorite of all
I
time.
don't
I
think it
love
was
Derek
Derek
Jeter.
Derek Jeter's
He's the best Yankee
goat.
shortstop. We're ranking our top 10 Yankees
it
on this
goat?
podcast.
No, I don't think.
Oh, we're not doing that?
It's not DJ Khaled. You're not on there,
Well,
DJ Khaled.
Khaled.
I mean, there's a lot of DJs, and you go with DJ
We got
Khaled.
DJ Show, DJ Supreme's
Khaled.
in the building.
That was pretty good.
That was actually
DJ Khaled.
That was pretty bad.
Khaled.
we the best music.
We the best out.
So, I'm pretty sure I know the
We're not
reason.
talking about DJ Supreme.
DJ Supreme is one of the best.
Show?
How about DJ
Probably the
Dirty
best in the
Elbows?
Capital Region. Who?
The DJ Dirty Elbows? Have you heard that one?
No, I think so. DJ White, you know.
No.
What's the
DJ
answer?
Snake.
I hear DJ LeMah-who's is now a
Who?
Yankee.
LeMah-who?
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 I know him.
What?
A lot of people were saying that though. Look, a lot of
That's
people
what I
were
was
saying DJ
That's what I was
LeMah-who.
saying. I'll be honest. That's what I
DJ
was saying.
LeMah-who?
What would Bryce's
Explain to me.
grandma say?
She would have said what? But it's not. I mean, I don't know what Bryce's grandma would have said because we didn't talk to Bryce's grandma.
We're setting
Are
you
we
up.
sure?
Oh, you're setting me up.
Yes.
What?
There you go.
Yes.
There it is.
Third podcast in a row.
And that is officially now, Bryce. We're calling it Bryce's grandma.
That is the best drop in the world.
What?
And if you don't know why we're doing this, listen to 2 podcasts ago. Okay.
It's a fun ride.
That's one of the podcasts that like doesn't really linger. It was about literally just the NFL playoffs, so it's not gonna. Not many people are gonna listen to it, but there is a reason to listen to it more than just that. It's like 20. I'll say it, it's like 22 minutes in. Just listen to that.
What?
It's a great
my
signing.
God.
Like, is it not a great signing by the Yankees?
I think he's great.
Fantastic.
I think that
They
leaves them
avoid
open
Manny
to get a new
Machado
pitcher now.
and they get a good second baseman. Love it.
Yeah, I think that now opens the door for the trade and do hire for a legit pitcher. Now,
No, that's not happening
why not?
right now. Literally, as we like
It could.
before spring training, and during, like the pitching rotation is what it is at this point. I think before the season. If you're talking in season, sure, fine, okay, I can handle it. I'd love for it to happen, but who are they getting?
Kluber.
They're gonna get Kluber for Andujar. They didn't have enough with Justice Sheffield and the rest of that package that they gave away. Eric
I
Swanson.
just don't think they wanted Sheffield back. I mean,
They drafted him.
yeah.
You don't want another young pitcher. So what do they want? What do they want for Kluber? I can tell you what they want for Kluber. They want the top like 2 prospects on someone's team. They want Frazier, Florial, and throw in Andujar.
They can have Frazier.
That's what they want for Corey Kluber. They want that. If the Yankees are going to trade for Corey Kluber,
They
that's
can take,
the package they're going to ask
They can take
for.
Clint Frazier. Esteban Florial, hell to the no.
That's my point. That's what they probably wanted.
Oh, hell no. No.
So they're not. Yeah, it's not going to happen. He's agreeing with me. He's already agreed with me.
Yeah.
That's what they want for Kluber. Never tell me Bumgarner. I don't know. Brewers are probably close now.
I think it's too early for
But-
Bumgarner to go because I think the Giants still
Look,
think they have a chance.
They're talking about Keston Herrera and the number 2 prospect over there in Milwaukee being the people that trade. That's number 1 and number 2 prospect for the Brewers to get Bum. Andujar is not going to get that just by himself. He'd have to be packaged with Florial or Frazier. And like I said with Kluber, it'd probably be even more than that. So
Why not Frazier, Adams, Andujar? Somebody else. Greg Bird.
Somebody else. Whatever.
The Birdman.
someone.
Send the Birdman out
Yeah.
there.
See, once again, I'm pretty sure that the Yankees would have done that if that was what they could have done before. Like if that's what the asking price was. This is exactly what happened with Manny Machado. It's like an equivalence. Cashman looked at Machado and said, "We're not giving you that. Let's sign DJ LeMah-who's." Just like he looked at the Paxton deal and said, "Look, we're not going to be able to trade you what you get, give you what we're asking for, Cleveland. So we're trading for Paxton."
I still
That's
don't
what's
like the
happening right
Paxton
now.
move. I don't. I'm not high on this kid.
We don't need to talk about it for another month. We gotta let it happen.
I just can't get on. I can't get on board with it yet. I can't. I'm trying. I can't. It took me 17 weeks to get on the Darnold train. It's going to take me a lot longer. It take me a lot longer than 17 weeks to get on the Paxton train.
I still can't believe you're on the Darnold train that you got back on.
It pains me.
You
pains me.
I don't even know why we let Mike on a podcast.
That's an
anymore.
about face.
He has the same like 2 takes.
It's 3.5.
And they're all outrageous.
He just like always brings it back to the same things.
Yeah.
It's like I don't even like Paxton. This is supposed to be about DJ LeMah-who's.
Still,
but that
I really do like the LeMah-who's signing though.
He brings the DJ LeMah thing. Oh, we're trading Andujar for another pitcher because Paxton deal was crap.
Yeah, well, Cashman's crap. So is McCagnon. They can
Cashman's having like his best offseason I think he's had in a very long time, and a very good stretch because he's gotten to 2 straight postseasons. I think it's also good he's getting better.
He's not trying to he could probably get Machado or Bryce Harper if you want to throw money at him, but he's restraining himself.
Think about the guys that they're going to have that need money in a couple years.
Judge,
Sanchez, Torres. I mean, Torres could have like 4 more years, but my point is, you sign Machado to that deal, you're stuck with that money. Now, there was the talks of all the opt-outs and things like that. Probably not going to happen. He's probably getting at least 7 years from the White Sox or Phillies for as much money as they're going to offer him. So he's like, I got to walk away from that and just sign a 2-year deal, short term, with DJ LeMah-who's. I mean, that's what he did.
Still going on for?
Stanley can opt out in 2 years, but I think it's still at least 5 or 6 more years.
Yeah, I was just saying, it's a lot.
And, yeah, it's like a cheap deal, so he might opt. If he has 2 good years, he may opt out because he feels like he can get more money. But you can still be on the hook. The opposite effect, right? You could be on the hook for more than you should be. I don't know, Mike. I think that we should talk more about DJ LeMah-who's than about the rest of the moves quite yet.
Okay,
DJ,
I like it.
Now let's introduce him to people. If you haven't heard about him yet.
Who?
DJ LeMah-who's.
Who? Who that?
What?
Is that going to be the call from Sterling?
DJ LeMah-who's done it.
Who
that?
That's a good game. Let's play it.
Who sent it in? DJ LeMah-who's.
Oh, we should do that. What is the LeMah-who's home run call?
All right, I'm going to set it up. You ready?
Let's go.
All right. It is high, it is far, it is gone.
You guys I thought you were going with yours.
You want to go? You go mine? If you mine, it would probably be
theteam.com.
That's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ.
That would have to be
John
Sterling is saying that.
There it goes.
No, every single time he brings in Manny Fresh or Lil Wayne, whoever, from this track. He has him sitting next to him the entire time. They hire him for $5,000.
Are they replacing Susan? Can I just replace Susan? That's all I ask. My God.
Okay, John.
Have you guys ever worked the game when Susan and Sweeney get in an argument post game?
Oh,
that's
probably. I turned them out.
Literally the best though. There's nothing better than those two just going, "Well, Susan, you're wrong. No, Sweeney, you're wrong. You're an idiot. No."
You know what he's gonna be? He's gonna be like the Nina, the Pinta, the LeMah,
No.
the LeMah-who's.
DJ who?
And he's like,
who? LeMah-who's.
I really don't know what he's gonna do because
all the who's of LeMah-who's. In the
LeMah-who's of Whoville.
The Grinch's heart grew 3 times that day. That LeMah-who's. That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Speaking of which, you can hear an interview with John Sterling. I want
No.
I'm going.
No,
I'm
Mike.
plugging it.
Don't plug it.
I'm plugging
I
it.
may have overreacted.
It's Friday. It's not Monday. You have to save it for Monday.
Monday's
Overreaction Monday.
Field trip day.
It's Friday night, and I just...
This podcast may be one we don't post.
Yeah, we probably should not. We probably should
overtired.
Yeah.
It's found nonsense.
All these podcasts,
Let's
I feel
just
the
go
last
home.
3 have been 20% substance, and that could be good. People might like that.
I feel like it's my fault. I feel like every time I'm on, we just go straight off the rail. We don't even start on the rails.
Taylor either drops the F-bomb or...
and it was just the one time.
Yeah, literally every time that he comes on, it's...
He's the reason why we have that, though.
Hey. But the best drops come out of my episodes.
That
Can
is
we
true.
be honest about
What?
What?
Poor Bryce's grandma.
The team got
Oh, I know. Sorry, that was the wrong one.
What?
What?
It'll never get old. Never, ever.
What?
Oh, gosh.
What?
People tuning in wanting to hear, like, oh, this deep insight on how the Yankees are going to do this year.
What?
An inside joke from a past podcast.
What?
We're plugging our other podcasts. Go,
Yeah,
go listen
exactly.
to it and you'll know.
You
It's
guys know
pretty
how to
funny.
run a business around here?
Yeah.
What?
What? Yeah, it's true. Like, what am I talking about?
Oh, boy.
Anything else about the Yankees, though? I feel I promised.
Oh, I got a good one.
I promised myself I wouldn't talk about the Mets anymore, Brody, but they made another move.
Nobody cares.
Because I've been praising Brody way too much.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody likes
I don't know
him.
about way too much, but like he's done a really good job with the Mets.
He
He's
has.
got to put the praise out there.
All right, I got a question for you. Oh, we don't have the thing.
Do you want to get the drop? All right, Mike James want the drop.
I want the drop.
I was unprepared, and I'm going to stall. And,
Sorry, I totally-
We got it one more time.
I got a question. I need to ask somebody.
Sorry, that was my fault. I just kind of thought of it off the top of my head while we were talking.
Yeah,
Yankees.
go for it.
Over under on wins, 93.5
For the Yankees?
for the Yankees.
Way over.
Way over.
Oh, what do you consider way over, actually?
I don't know. Just over or under.
I think they're getting
I'll
the
take the
99.
over.
99?
Yeah.
They're bringing 100.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should just gone with 100, but
I was gonna go 96.
You went all the way to
but-
99, but nope, they're gonna
No,
falter
no,
on that last win there.
that one was live, folks.
Sounded pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. You sound just like the guy who did it.
God, it must be my twin.
Wow.
Anyways,
Yeah, no, what do you think, Mike?
Jake Lames.
What do you think?
I think over. I saw 96. I thought 96 was a bit of a stretch.
Let me also say this. The Yankees have
Never lost.
since never lost a decade without a World Series since the 80s, and then even past that since the 1910s.
Really?
So the Yankees have had a World Series championship in every single decade except for the 80s, and this decade they have one more chance.
They also haven't lost a game since October.
Ooh. What?
Everyone in this room is now dumber. What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maybe it's not idiotic. It's just obvious.
Yeah, I went to RIT for 1 year, and
I thought you were say like 1 hour.
no, the running joke was that their football team had been undefeated since like the 1970s because they didn't have a football team.
That's funny because I went to Fairfield and we hadn't had one for a long time, and I never heard that joke. So is that a Institute of Technology joke?
Oh yeah.
That's the type of
You
humor.
had to be
you
high
like?
class for that.
Oh, I got another question. Hit the drop.
That's probably why you left, right?
Oh yeah.
You were like, this is the worst.
I was like, this is
jokes.
the lamest
Oh
joke
my
I've ever heard. I'm done.
goodness. All right, Mike.
I got a question. I need to ask somebody.
So this is completely non-sports anymore. So whatever.
Oh, that's good.
But so
This isn't
I
a
worked
sports podcast.
I
All
worked
right,
with a
crazy
kid
like that.
So
who
the
claimed
name
that
of
he's
the,
a psychologist because he went to school for psychology for like 2 months or something. Do you consider that a psychologist? I don't. I literally laughed.
Does he
at
have
him.
a degree?
No.
Then no.
I literally fell out of him. He goes, oh, I could be your psychiatrist. I went to school for like a month for it. I'm like,
Yeah, psychiatry.
doesn't count!
Psychiatry is such a fickle like science in and of itself. Even if you've been and gotten a degree, like
he's
you
like,
can still be wrong.
that counts. I'm like, it doesn't count. He's like, no.
It's like someone coming up to me and just be like, "Oh, tell me your problems. I'll just diagnose you."
I diagnosed you as a Colts fan.
Guilty as charged.
Yes.
Someone
done?
call me crazy, but
We done, Eric?
do you want to be done, Mike James?
Yeah, kind of.
Because I feel like you started going into the question mode, and we need to ask more questions.
I'm
I
out of
feel
questions.
like
Sally, you have any questions?
We're
give me some time.
all right.
Just give me the line.
Let me come up with this one.
I got a question.
I need to ask somebody.
Was that you, Mike? You sounded like I thought I heard a nice little harmony with Will Smith there. So, Mike James.
Who?
The first time we did this podcast, I think we did a promo for the stream, and I'm not sure it ever made it on the stream.
I don't think it ever did. I don't think the stream was working.
I'm not gonna go too inside Schmergen ball here, but or I should say inside baseball since we're talking about baseball here.
Schmergen ball.
I don't know why I just wrote
Schmergen ball.
What?
Inside baseball here, Mike. The first promo we did, though, we did some random talk where you, me, and the OG Sittin Sportside podcast host
Hogan.
Stupid Red Sox fan. No, I was kidding. But we did a promo where we talked about how you guys had just seen the movie Split. I hadn't seen it at that point yet. But Mike James looks. What are you looking confused? You already heard a voice, right?
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah, I could have sworn that was Taylor.
Like, he's funny because it's true.
I was like, why am I hearing things?
It's funny because it's true. Yeah, Red Sox fans suck. No, I'm kidding. I hate you guys. No.
Not you, Hogan.
No respect to you.
Wait, no. We extra hate Hogan.
Anyway, you guys talked about the movie Split, right?
Yeah.
So I hadn't seen it at that point, but now I have. And there is, in less than a week, Glass, the conclusion of the M. Night Shyamalan trilogy now. Are you pumped for that movie? Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I haven't seen any of them.
I never saw Bruce.
No, I was kidding.
I didn't see Bruce Willis's yet.
It's not that I don't want
Unbreakable.
to, but like,
I have not seen Unbreakable.
Are you going to see it before or no?
No, I don't care to. I just want to.
What's your official review of the Split then? You liked it?
I love Split.
Split's a good movie, and I've heard the reviews so far are not too glowing of Glass, but who cares? Who cares about reviews?
Have you seen Unbreakable?
Yeah, I have. I've seen
both.
I've seen both. Unbreakable is interesting because Unbreakable isn't very different than Split. Like Split is psychopathy.
I didn't see it in the theaters, and then like now I don't know like where to get it. You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's
I think
on
I'm
Redbox
more
or
pumped for
I don't think
They
it's
were both on
Netflix.
HBO at one point, but I'm not sure they're still there anymore.
Yeah, I don't have HBO there.
I think I'm pumped for some Samuel L. Jackson though.
Yeah, Unbreakable is good because you never saw him come first. Wait, what? No. You said, "Oh, I'm excited for Samuel L. Jackson to come back." Well, you never saw Unbreakable, so how could you know like he's coming? Like
I didn't say he was coming back. I said I'm just excited for some Samuel L. Jackson.
Did he say coming back?
No.
I think he might have come back.
He might have. We could run it back, but
It's Bruce Willis that's coming back.
They're both coming back because Samuel Jackson was in the first one. He was in Unbreakable, yeah. So that was my point. Like, how would you know he would come back if you never saw it?
Fudge.
That's 0 for 2 tonight. We also come to the conclusion that Mike James is the worst, like throwing bottles into a garbage can, even with the backboard here at the studio.
Even with like 2 backboards, basically, because it's in the corner.
Oh my God!
Again.
He's 0 for 3 today. 0 for 3 today.
Wow,
and how many times?
I'll shoot it from where I can't even see.
I'm going home.
We got to give a shout out to John Longton because John Longton once just like he was 0 for 7.
Where's that bottle?
Yeah, I'll get you.
I'll shoot it from there.
He was 0 for 7, and then John Longton nailed the first one.
Yeah,
I missed from your spot like 6 times.
I'll let you know. I can't even see where it is. I know where it is. I can't see it.
No, you missed.
All right. Well.
Oh, you missed too.
I was farther behind.
I cannot see the back. All right. Well, you know what?
And he shoots and he misses off the backboard. Mike James for the 4th time. He hits off the fan. No good.
I'm only 0 for 2.
All right, I'm going home. That's enough.
All right.
Stay classy, Cap Region.
No, don't end it. You don't just end it. All right. You don't just end it.
This
is my
hit
podcast.
the gas, darn Stone Cold music. My God, it's Stone Cold music.
I'm the Cobra Commander.
We do.
I don't know where it is.
It's on the Levac and Gaz's wall.
Look at me.
Is it?
I'm the captain.
Mike James.
You son of a monkey. Fuck
here.
off.
0 for 5.
There it is. All right, Taylor and I signing off. Mike James has the rest of the podcast.
Woo. What do you mean I'm still going? I told you I'm going home.